streamers doing something similar to a subathon on periodically just to meet the numbers. But yeah, I mean that's kind of it. That's my thoughts on that. I mean, for me, you know, there's a chance I'm getting a big pay bump, so I am happy about that. But at the same time, it could have been implemented a lot better. Could have been implemented way better. She just got something. What did she get? Resolute has sworn off the bottle. Bon vivant. Wait, bon vivant is literally drinking. Let's knock one back and enjoy what life has to offer. Plus, better relationships. But Resolute will not drink. Dude, is she throwing back water bottles? Why doesn't want my Prime anymore? I do want your Primes. Chad, have you heard about Twitch Prime? You too can subscribe to your favorite streamer, or Mukluk, and get no more ads, except that one really good one when you watch their channel. And also, that streamer gets to buy 7 cups of chicken-flavored Maruchan ramen noodles with the money you sent them from Bezos. It is extremely helpful. Chad, I literally, like, can pay my power bill each month with Prime subs. It's really weird. So the electric company's like, what are these? And I'm like, trust me, they're worth it. Well, I'm giving them NFTs or something. I'm like, no, these actually have value. Which one? You know! I had to frantically figure out how to mute this game for the ad. When I play the ad, it doesn't automatically mute whatever else I'm doing, so I have to like tab through windows furiously and you know, turn music off and stuff. It took me a second. Blam. Alright, he's lethal. Yes, Mukluk loves Prime subs. But yeah, it's interesting. One thing I wish they would do is I get why they don't count primes when they're seeing if you have reached 350. Okay, I get that because primes, they pay for those. You basically just take money from Amazon. They don't make money when you use a prime. They lose money when you use a prime. Chat, stick it to the man. Use your primes. So I get that. But gifted, I don't understand why they don't count gifted. Let's say you're at 345, you know, real subs, according to them, and you're close to meeting the goal. Then I guess you just make 5 more accounts and sub them, and then you're in. But you can't just gift them. They don't count those. And it doesn't make sense to me, because a gifted someone paid for, right? A gifted someone paid for. So it's like, that should be good enough. If it counted gifted, because like, okay, I'm just gonna make up some numbers here. Hold on a sec. I don't have the exact ones in front of me, but for like May, if it was like, paid subs, I had, you know, if I had 1, primes 1, and gifted was 1. It was like a 1-1-1, okay? But then if you look at, that was April. May was, paid subs was 1, primes was like 3 to 4 times that. Because drops and the stream birthday. Like, so many people came in that weren't usually here, and while they were here, they're like, oh, there's this button for use my Prime sub, sure, here you go. And it was like so many people that were only there one time and might not come back, just through their primes, like, sure, whatever. And so Prime subs for that month was stupid. Gifted subs was maybe 2 compared to the previous one. And then for June so far, the month we're in, if paid subs is 1, primes is also around a 1 right now, but gifted is like double usual, double the standard. And part of that is because the other day, what was it? I think it was Neovalar and Was it Guild MM and was it Windshark? I have to check the log. I have 1,000 apologies if I get the name wrong. But there was a few people that got in this weird like sub war just to stress me out, and they were like just back and forth. And Guild MM was like, "I get the last word." So there was just like one weird day that made Gifted get blown out of the water. But I've never had a month where like Gifted tanked. I've never had a month where just Gifted was like low that month, because it happens at random times, but it always seems to happen at least once every 30 days. So I don't know why Twitch is like, oh no, those aren't dependable. I don't know. It's odd. It's odd. Additionally, the number of people that will benefit from that program, like think about this, they have to be a partner. Boom, that's like a very small percentage of streamers. 2, they have to be at 350 plus subs that aren't paid, or sorry, that are paid, not Prime and not Gifted. Chat, I barely meet that. And I, by the numbers, but just statistically, when you look at number of viewers per each day, I'm in the top 1% of Twitch.
She understands the futility
so
of
that's a very small number of people, of which I am in that group, will benefit from this. So it's like, all right, how much does it cost to get rid of the diseases? Let's just get rid of all of them.
The treatment is harsh.
Okay.
But undeniably
Terrified,
effective.
hydrophobic, neat freak, necrophobic, get rid of lazy eye. Sworn off the bottle, we might need you to drink later. Okay, that's good enough. Bonesaw. So yeah, there's a lot of people like me that were very excited to see the news about that program, but then there was a lot of people that were also like, this doesn't help 90% of us, which is true. It is true. I like the 5th birthday sub bombs. Those are great. Yeah. Love how you get treatment to get back to drinking alcohol. Yeah, right. She just like shoves a bottle in her mouth and she's like, "There you go. That'll be 16 gold. Give me your Alcohol Anonymous chip." She just like yanks that over again. I'll resist. Yeah, one thing, okay, so I do like the, I can't think of her name, Grave Robber. I do like the Grave Robber, but I wish she had a path that gave Blight Piercing. You know how the Runaway has the Arsonist path that increases her chance to land burns by 33%? It's a huge help. There's not a path for her that increases her chance to land Blights. The main strength I see in her is she can swap from blight damage to pure physical damage when needed. But she doesn't have a way of getting her blights through resistance as well.
Lethality writ large.
Okay, 5 hit points, and this will do 5 minimum.
On to the next.
Surprise May Gifted was only 2. Oh, you're right. You know what? Hold on a second. I may be misremembering. Give me a second. Give me a second. You're absolutely right. Hold on. Let's see. So April, show me by month. So April was like 111. Like paid subs, Prime subs, Gifted were all almost equal. May, if paid was 1, Gifted was 3, and Prime was 2. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I misremembered. Yeah. So for May, the amount of primes I got was double paid subs, and the amount of gifteds that happened was triple the paid subs. Try to daze. Resisted the daze. Moved him though. Let's get rid of his block tokens.
Just in to drop this off. Mark one more in the prime column for June Mukluk Bobber.
Mitchell, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Mukluk Douglas felt to be original Discord the 4th, this is Justin Vistofus the 3rd. Welcomes you, Mitchell, back to the lamp. Hope you enjoy your stay until demons on the way. Crank up the speakers, don't touch the beakers, give a whiz every week. Please take a seat along me the edge. Welcome. Get some debuffs. 28.
Conclusion.
He had vulnerability from the Vestal, plus the crit token. New party had to leave earlier, and you had the Plague Doctor and the kid. They won that run. We basically... What was that one? That was Chapter 1 of Stygian Blaze, the hardest difficulty. This is Chapter 2. Oh, snap! Wind Shark. Dropping in 5 more. Thank you so much, buddy. Hey, Guild MM was in that batch. I'm really glad that you were kind enough to give one to Guild MM. That guy, he's been falling on hard times, you know? He's down to 7 oil platforms. I think this will really cheer him up. I'm not gonna take this month. I'll be original. That's got the 4th. That's the Johnson. That's also the 3rd. Welcome to you, Shake C Guild. Berjoice, my little Pablo, and Roshi Cat of the Lamb. Hope you enjoy your stay entertainment on the way. Crank it the speakers, bundle the speakers, give always every piece of keep showing me the edge. This is the boss of this area, so this is like 2 waves of trash, then boss. I don't know if I'm gonna attempt the boss or not, but we'll kill the first waves. We'll kill the first waves.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Alright, this is gonna take 4. We need 6 damage on it. This will do 5 to 9. Perfect. Alright, that thing will die before it evolves. That was goal number 1. Do we cure that bleed? No, it's not that bad. I'll just put regen up. I'm back from having Microsoft support work on my computer. I couldn't get an error of a Guild Wars 2 telling me it crashed because of insufficient memory. Also, if I typed Control Delete, it would say I couldn't open login security features. Then I did a fresh Windows 11 ISO file. I hope it all works. Wow, that sounds like a mess. I hope that worked out for you as well, dude. I have such short. Hey, I think after just all those years in tech support, even though I'm pretty good at troubleshooting, I hate doing it. Like, the other day, when I bought The Last of Us, I spent like 30 minutes troubleshooting it, and I was just like, and I just refunded it. I used to be like, oh man, I want to play this game. I will work for hours to figure out how to make this work, and now I'm just like, this is inconveniencing me, I'm out. Can I use Bolster to get that weakness off? Yes, I can.
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
That's pretty cool. So look, when we use Take Aim, it gives you a speed token, which makes you go first the next round. Rat Skulls, when you go first, you have a high chance of getting a crit token. So he got a crit token from that, and then he got another one. Did you fix Dragon Age Inquisition? Dragon Age Origins, sorry. Banana, I tried. I was asking for help in Tech Talk for a while, and I think everyone was asleep or no one knew what I was talking about, so I was really fumbling. It was rough. I'm gonna try to TLDR, like an hour of troubleshooting here. When I tried to start Dragon Age Origins on Steam, it would like go to a launcher, I hit play, and then it would crash. On EA, if I installed it with EA, it also wouldn't work. If I installed it on Steam, then opened EA, said I already have it installed, and it would say something's wrong, and you would hit repair, and it would add some additional patch files, which at that point it was the same as what you downloaded on EA but installed in Steam folders. Then I could click play on EA and it would launch. Now that's how I got to the point where it was playable yesterday. However, I then needed to find the, the executable. Apparently Dragon Age Origins is so old it only uses 2 gigs of RAM, and there was a patch I had to download to make it allowable to use 4 gigs of RAM. So I fumbled around through some 10-year-old forum posts, think I found the patch and installed it on the game. I was able to open the game. I think it looks a little better. Fingers crossed. I did try, but I also didn't have any help, so I was doing as best as I could. Do you have it on GOG? I don't have it on GOG. I have it on Steam, and then I can play it through the EA launcher as well, because it detects that it's there. Like, we were able to play it yesterday, but it crashed like 4 times. Luckily, reopening the game is very fast because, you know, the age of the game, but it crashed like 4 times. I want to Sanctuary him to soak some hits off of him. I was really wishing I had found whatever DMs you claim you sent me, because I was so lost of what to do. Are you gonna try a rerun it tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna. My plan tonight, Bird Tree, is a little bit of Guild Wars 2 and then some DAO. I'll just call it DAO. I clicked the Mukluk and sent. I don't know. So there was one person who joined our Discord once, and they copied my profile picture and changed their name to Mukluk. And ever since then, people occasionally tell me they message me and I don't see it. When we saw that it happened, we asked them to change it, and either they did or they didn't, and then we just removed them because it's like, okay. But yeah, I'm wondering if they've been sent, like, you know, stuff for giveaways and things like that. Let's see if we can knock this back to swap places. Perfect.
Brilliant conclusion.
What is that? Oh, it wore off, whatever that debuff was.
Cooperation is the key.
Oh, crit 14. Hi. Yeah, advance. I messaged whoever's name Mukluk at the top of the Discord admin area. Well, that should be me, but I absolutely did not get any messages. Like, I'm looking at my DMs right now, and I've talked to 4 people in Discord DMs the last 24 hours, and none of them were you. One of the guys is gonna go before him. Oh, no, he hit her, okay. Pull. Push. Nice, thanks for fixing the positioning, I appreciate that. Ooh, crit blight dart, nice. Oh man, he needs more of the good blocks. He might be low enough to use the big heal on. Yes. He's dead in 2 turns. Should I just leave him? Or hit him? If I hit him again, he's dead now or in 1 turn. Let's do that to reduce damage intake.
A breakthrough.
Oof. Even cutting that damage in half, it's a lot.
And methodical appliance of harm.
He's blind, she's vuln. Take aim, gets rid of blind. Rampart moves us up one. Let's Sanctuary to soak some damage off the tank.
A master stroke.
Glint in the Dark has higher death resist piercing.
All problems have their solutions.
Oh man. Alright, so the next fight, if I hit advance, we risk the whole run in a big way. Because we have to fight the Leviathan. That's pretty good. That's incredibly good. That's pretty good. That's okay. Is Dismas a Wanderer? Yes, he's set to Wanderer right now. I didn't want him to be melee or range specialist. I wanted him to be decent at both because I use him for both, so I left him at once Wanderer. Current time? Yeah, I might go a little bit over Windshark. My son's got his lunch taken care of. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Risk it. Risk it all. Eldritch gear and strange baubles in a nice sweater. Objects of incredible power. Yep.
Is mortal.
Alright. We need to get rid of the blind, so take aim. Going to use that to hit the hand on the next turn. Milk-soaked linen.
Well done.
I didn't even check his blight resist. I should. What is it? 30? Okay. It's still worth using this that stuff. You defend him. And she will defend her. Let's try to keep the DPS above water. Just let me go before you grab someone, please. Okay, so he blocked the undertow and he resisted getting pulled under. Alright. So let's think about this. I'm gonna use stimulants. So now he's got a crit token and a strength token. One shot! Ah, fish! I don't know if taunt does much for this boss. We'll put it up and see what happens. Alright. Take aim again, get rid of the blind.
It's time for you to become martial, and through training and German suplex the boss you can overcome this hurdle.
Hurdle. Do I use another milk-soaked linen here? I do. Right now she's the only damage on the boss, because he's just preparing to hit the hand really hard. Okay, so the man-at-arms cannot block him for himself and an ally at the same time. So right now he's guarding The Highwayman. But if he does an attack that hits both of them, it will still hit both of them. It won't hit him and then him again. So I need to move this over to her. Crap. Okay. Last stimulant. Give me our man back. He only took 2 damage underwater. So I cannot one-shot those hands anymore.
A small foundation.
Oh, big heal. He's blind again. If he would resist the blind once, he could do some damage during this phase. Bleed's not bad. We've got guard still. Ah, that would have been weakness and vuln, but it missed. Resist, 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 or dodge. Yes, that'll work. Wait, it didn't use the dodge counter. I guess you can't dodge that. Alright. 5. This will do 3 to 6. No. Just glow in the dark. If it resisted the blight, it wouldn't have killed it. De-stress her. I could Sanctuary to de-stress her. If I have 1 conviction, that's a weakness, not vuln. If I Sanctuary her now, and then on the next turn the boss tries to grab these 2, I'd be in trouble. So, with that in mind, I'm just going to do a small hit.
Fight through the fatigue.
Just freaking blinds. Could you resist a blind, please?
The enemy weakens and wanes.
It's under half. Alright, it's on the tank and the healer. Defender on her. Regen. Ah, it grabbed him, shoot. Alright, so we've got a crit token ready. We don't have stimulants, though. So, crit token, Wicked Slice, plus a glint will kill the hand. Ooh.